Jones, head of the Nautilus empire, got to where he is through the power of his own will not to be dominated by anything or anyone. That included being educated by so-called experts.
I don't believe in education, for example. I don't believe that such a thing as education is even possible. I think the best you can do is put a person into a situation where it's possible for them to learn, create the environment. But if actual learning, education occurs, then it has to come from the person themselves. If you're going to teach somebody to fly, all you do is shove him in an airplane and protect him from the otherwise inevitable results of his own mistakes. In essence, save his life. When he makes a mistake that would have been fatal or damaging to the airplane, well, you take over and save him, thereby affording the student the opportunity to learn from an experience which would otherwise have been fatal. Someone once said that we learn, when we learn, only from experience, and then only from our mistakes, that our successes merely serve to reinforce our superstitions.
Jones was raised in Oklahoma. He comes from a family of medical physicians. He's probably the only member of his family who could be considered a dropout, but he's also the most prosperous. Jones says he was a man with dreams, and he and only he held the key to making those dreams materialize. So, at the right time, with the right financing, Jones got a crew together and went to Africa.
I needed an area that had never been touched, preferably an area where nobody had ever been, and there was only one such area in Africa. I found that out by accident. Got permission because the government there did not believe my reason. They thought I'd discovered a lost gold mine or a diamond mine or something, so they gave me permission to go in, hoping to spy on me and discover my real reason. Well, my real reason was my stated reason. I wanted to capture crocodiles, and it did. Altogether, Rebecca, I spent 8 months in a part of Africa where nobody had ever been. We took 189 large crocodiles over 11 feet, including one that was 15 feet 2 1/4 inches, 2,306 pounds, and 9 feet 3 inches around the belly. That was, at that time, the biggest crocodile I could find any evidence of. Now, people are always telling me about these enormous animals, but they never come up with any proof. Well, this was a monster. He looked like a dinosaur. I now have a crocodile about 6 inches longer than that, but about 1,000 pounds lighter. Not as massive. I spent 8 months in an area with no experts to tell me what I couldn't do or what I could do or how to do it, with no rules, no regulations, and we had a ball.